Hello. Quick disclaimer before the video starts. The cake was an absolute fail and I have no experience baking whatsoever. So, enjoy. Hey everyone, it's Kate and welcome back to another episode of Kate and Bake, where today I'm going to be making a birthday cake for someone very special by the name of Adam Klein, winner of Survivor Millennials vs. Gen X. It's going to be Survivor themed and it's going to be awesome, and I have all the ingredients I need, so let's get started. Woo! So the first thing I'm going to do after washing my hands is greasing my cake pan with some vegetable oil. So I'm just gonna quickly open it and spray it around a little bit. And I'm going to use some paper towel to make sure that the pan isn't too greasy and to make sure that the oil is covering everything. Also, for this cake, I'm using tons of ingredients, so I'm not going to list them off on this video, but I am going to list them in the description so you guys can see what I all used. So first, I'm going to get the cake mix ready, and I'm just using some Crocker Super Moist cake mix, and my flavor is milk chocolate, so I'm going to open this up and then pour it into my bowl. Here we go. So I'm going to pour it into my bowl, and then the directions on the back say you need 1 1/4 cups of water, which I already have, so I'm going to pour that in. I apologize for the mess in here, but I'm going to clean it up. And then you need 1/3 cup of oil, preferably vegetable oil. Although I think olive oil is fine for this as well. And then you need 3 eggs. I'm now going to mix my cake batter into everything, or vice versa, all the stuff I added into the cake batter for a few minutes. And now after the mixing's done, I'm going to pour my mixture into my non-stick pan. Now, since I'm preheating the oven for the cake batter, I'm going to prepare the frosting for the base of the cake. And I want it to be a nice blue, like the ocean on Fiji, which is where Adam Klein played his 2 seasons. And I'm going to do that by dumping a bunch of frosting into a bowl and then mixing it up with some gel food coloring. I think this should be enough. Eventually, the oven was finally preheated enough for me to put the cake inside of it. And the temperature, it kind of varies depending on your cake. So whatever cake you choose to do, I guess, like, just do what the directions say on it, because I don't even remember what the temperature was for this cake. I think is around 325, 350, but it kind of just depends on what type of cake you're doing. So now that my cake is baking, I'm going to start preparing the colors of this fondant. Some other people say it fondant, but I say it fondant, so I hope you're not confused by that. Also, I think I ended up purchasing frosting instead of food coloring, but it still worked when mixing the fluff frosting, so I don't think there'll be a problem. So now I have 5 blocks of fondant, and so now I'm going to color them using the food coloring, although I think it's gel frosting that I have. First, I'm going to color 1 green for the palm tree leaves and for the Survivor logo. Okay, so I just checked the cake and it's undercooked, and I just finished the frosting. So now while waiting for the cake to finish cooking, I'm going to cut the Pirouette straws that I have, which are those cookie straws filled with chocolate for the torches and those wood beams on the island of the cake. Okay, so I just checked on the cake and it is extremely undercooked. So I'm going to put it back in the oven for 30 minutes, and now I'm just going to prepare some more decorations. So now on this beautiful plate of messy fondant, I'm going to make the volcano with this big brown black glob. So now, even though it looks absolutely terrible, it looks nothing like a volcano at all. I'm gonna poke my fingers into it, and then, oh my god, here comes the fun part. When there's a deep enough hole, I'm going to pour my lava mixture into it, which is just a bunch of hot marshmallows. They're not too hot anymore though, so I don't think the fondant will melt. But I'm going to have some fun with this, and so I'm just gonna pour the mixture into the volcano and maybe have some run down the sides. Oh my god, this looks perfect. Oh my god, this looks absolutely perfect. So after that absolute craziness, I tried making a Survivor logo for the cake, and it actually turned out really, really good. And I bet Adam will be happy with that, but other than that, the cake's kind of just falling apart at this point in the video. And now I'm just going out and making palm trees, and I tried to make a fondant stem for them, but it didn't work, so I used Pirouette straws instead. Okay, so after this buttload of a mess, my cake is finally done. So now, after all this hassle, and from my previous clips in this video, you probably noticed how messy I made the kitchen. It's time to cut off the top of the cake, lay it on something, and decorate it. So now, since my cake is ready, I'm going to frost it. And yes, I know the cake's a little mushy and undercooked, and I apologize for that. I really hope if Adam sees this video, he'll still like the cake. And I really hope my horrible cake making experience doesn't make him sad. And literally now all I'm doing is preparing decorations for the cake and then decorating it. Okay, so now the cake is done, and I added a few details, like, if you're wondering what the heck these white slices are with the food coloring on them, they were supposed to be challenge booths, but, I don't know what happened. The kitchen's just really messy, so I felt like I should not do too much before cleaning up. But here's the cake, and I think it actually turned out pretty good, considering my level of baking skills, so I really hope Adam likes it. Okay, so now it's time to do the honors, and that is to sing happy birthday for Adam Klein while not even getting a view of half of this crappy cake. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Adam Klein. Happy birthday to you. Okay, so even though this was a very horrible how-to video, I hope all you viewers out there enjoyed it as much as I did. Even though the kitchen is messy and even though the cake turned out absolutely terrible, I had so much fun with this, and it was so nice to do something for Adam, especially after he made me that video for Christmas. So Adam, if you are watching this, I wish you a very, very happy birthday, and I really hope you aren't too sad over how bad the cake turned out. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more content like this, and I will see you all later. Bye!